It's like, instead of having this huge list that you feel like you'll never get through, break it up into these quadrants and pound the phone and get them to pick up. The goal is to get them to pick up, not book an appointment, to pick up the phone. That's it. Just so you can, one, work on your communication skills, and two, you can resolve the lead instead of saying, man, I got 300 leads that didn't pick up. So I love that, John. That's great. Everybody on this call, all 99 of you, can immediately apply that into your business today. There's no reason you don't. And if you're in a situation now where you don't have enough new leads, go into your CRM and print those out, put them into an Excel sheet, upload them to Phone Burner, Call Tools, Ringy, whatever you're utilizing, and just hammer them and hammer them and hammer them to the point that you just want them to pick up. You don't want to necessarily book an appointment. You want them to pick up, so you can't sit there and say that I got 200 or 300 leads that haven't picked up. So I appreciate that big time. Now, I think a huge component of this business, John, is really how to structure your week. We give people schedules, but there's a lot of like 4 hour, 8 hour, go run appointments all day. So like, truthfully, how do you tell a new agent to manage their time and to structure their week as a full-time agent?
Yeah, I mean, again, for me, my threshold is, dude, a minute a dial and an hour a sat appointment. That's how we count hours, right? So if you're sitting 20 a week, unless you're making like 2 zillion dials, you ain't doing 40 hours. Do I drive a lot? Dude, I drove a lot to go to my accounting job, and that didn't count. Count it if it makes you feel good, but it don't count. Like, sitting with clients and dialing the phone is the only way you make money. If you're building, certainly doing the recruiting side adds to it. I ain't confused by that. That should be over 40 hours. It should be 40 hours selling, unless you're making money. If you're making money, do you, dude. If you do it in 12 hours, knock yourself out. But if you're broke, it should be 40 hours. You know, so for me, dude, I'm trying to figure out what again, go back to the beginning, where they at, where they want to go. I want to kill it. I want to be full-time. I want to do everything. I'm like, all right, can you dial Monday? Yes. Can you start at 7 a.m.? Yes. No. Would I deal with it? Whatever the answer is, I deal with it. Is there anything that will get in your way on a Monday? Kids, obligations, jobs, anything that gets in your way? No. You're sure? Correct. Tuesday, Wednesday, can you be in the field all day, all night, or do you have obligations? I just want to know. Whatever the answer is, it is. Does that make sense? I'll just build the schedule. So based on their obligations, I can now navigate and build a schedule. And then at the end, I'm like, can you commit to this? Yes. Cool. Now, again, if something comes up, communicate, I'll navigate it with you. But right now, here's your schedule. Again, I try to get them to Monday on the phone, Tuesday, Wednesday, field, Zoom, whatever y'all do today, Thursday, dialing again, Friday, Saturday. I try to go for that. It doesn't always work for everybody, but I'm aiming for that. That's my goal. And it also works a lot easier when you walk the walk. It's really easy to point someone with what to do when you're doing it. It's really hard to point someone what to do when you ain't doing it. So number one, walk it. You know, and then for me, dude, getting someone started is like, hey, Gage, hey, how soon do you want to get started? Pretty quick?
Yep.
Hey, can you start dialing Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you be on the phones by, I don't know, 7:30 a.m. Monday? Like dialing?
Yeah.
No obligations, no kids. You don't got to take anybody to school, doctors, nothing. Like, you can be on the phone dialing at 7:30?
Yeah. Cool.
All right. We got a lot to do before then. We're going to have to get your leads organized, all that stuff, yada, yada. Here's what we're going to do. 7:30, you're going to start dialing, dude. So I need you to get everything ready in advance. A, B, C, D. Here's all the stuff I need you to do. Right? And we'll navigate it through the weekend. So the next 4 days, you're going to be busy, bro, because you need to get ready. The biggest mistake I see people make is they say they're going to dial Monday morning, and then they start getting ready Monday morning, and they don't start dialing until Monday afternoon. I don't want you to make that mistake. Is that fair?
Yes.
Cool. You're going to start dialing Monday morning. I explain how to dial, minute per dial, like the 25 thing. I explain exactly how to do it. Dude, we're going to touch base at noon. Okay. So from 7:30 to noon, bro, you should probably make 150, 200 dials. What I really want you to do for me though, Gage, is I want you to go and get me 20 or 30 objections that we can work on at noon. Dude, you call me at noon and you have 43 dials and 3 people, there's not much I'm going to be able to do to help you. Is that fair?
It's fair.
Okay. So noon on Monday again, and then I just go from there, dude. And so I know by noon on Monday if they're going to do the things they say they're going to do. Whereas 8 years ago, dude, I would find out in April they didn't stick to a schedule. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you know? Dude, I know Monday at noon because I was so precise on what it takes to win. Now, again, if they're like, no, I can't dial at 7:30, I have to take my kids to school. Cool. When can you start? 9:45, I'm home. Cool. Can we start at 10? Yeah. Dude, I can navigate it. I'm all good. Does that make sense? I just work with what they got. And so I'm tying them, I'm getting them to commit. And then I tie it down by asking direct. I usually use stories to other people that fail. And then again, on Monday at noon, they either call me back or I go, hey, what's up? How's it going? You know, I had this. Or most of the time I'll get a text and be like, I get them to send me the dial tracker. I like them to send me a picture of that now. Like, hey, shoot me that so we can walk through it. And that's it, dude. And I'm telling them, again, if they're open Tuesday, Wednesday all day, like start booking at 8 a.m., book till 9 p.m. And here's how I structured it every hour. And I explain why. And I you know what I mean? I could talk about this for days. But I just navigate it and I tell them, can you do this? Yes. And I get you to commit to it and then we're in. You know what I mean? And if I slowly do that with different things, now you want to start building, I show you how to navigate that into your schedule. And again, if things are in the way, you have obligations, you got family stuff, dude, I can work with any of it. You know how many people I put to run Sunday all day and Tuesdays all day? Why? Because they're like firemen and they got weird jobs or they're truckers or whatever they got in life, dude, I can navigate. There's 168 hours in a week. If you work 40, okay, and you sleep 8 hours a day, it's 56, dude, it's 96 hours. I still got 72 hours to work with. I can navigate any schedule. And if y'all don't have another job, what I tell everyone, bro, is just because this is your only job, don't make it your full-time job. So if you're working part-time, you got one part-time job, you shouldn't have much to be mad about because this is the best part-time gig you'll ever have. You know, and my goal is to get people to actually put in full-time effort, dude, because I've had people, myself included, dude, I ain't magical. I ain't got no sales skill set, but bro, I work full-time and I didn't miss a week. I was consistent as all get out. And that's what got me here, dude.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You hit it on the head. It's just, it's not that deep. It's minimalizing it, keeping it simple, and understanding that we have time. There's time in a week. So that cannot be an excuse. We can work with whatever it is. And I think that when you really understand that person's situation is really when you can coach them to the correct schedule and the correct things for them to do throughout the week. So I really appreciate you sharing that. And really the last thing that I would like to have you speak on, John, is how important do you think it is to build relationships with others besides your upline, besides people in Family First Life, people in the industry? How important do you think it is for people to build relationships with others than just their upline or the person who introduced them into the business?
Dude, I tell everyone that I've ever hired that I need you to build relationships outside of me. Because if you're relying on just me, you're making a mistake. I'm just one guy. I'm one human being. I'm going to add my piece to your world and that's it. You know what I mean? I'm going to do my damnedest to do it too. Dude, relationships have got me everything I have. Everything. If I didn't have relationships with Matt and Mark and Paul and Andrew and Killamet and Sean and Frankie and Nick and Zach, all these guys, dude, I wouldn't be here, bro. You know, relationships are everything in life, man. And it stretches your vision. It teaches you a lot. It humbles you. It gives you different perspective. You got the right people in your corner, dude. They'll tell you when you're like not being smart, and you know what I mean? Like when you're thinking incorrectly or thinking too small, or, you know, I need people in my life to challenge me. But dude, I can look back. I have the beauty of looking backwards now. Everything I've accomplished has come from different relationships I've built. It's been everything for me in FFL, everything for me. And that's how I got everything I've had in this industry, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and I continue to do it. I'm all over the place building relationships, dude. In the industry, out of the industry, I do all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm traveling all over the place, going to events, doing all kinds of things just to build relationships in the world, dude.
It's key because all last year, John, I preached whenever I had an opportunity to train is that your net worth or your network is going to dictate your net worth.
100%.
And I'll live and die by that statement because my business completely changed when I only quit talking to Jordan Lowry. I love Jordan Lowry. He's a great dude, but my business exploded when I was able to pick another brain apart, when I was able to ask advice from another guy here. To build those relationships, it gives you competitors. It gives you people that you can call when you're going through the mud and you need help to get out the mud or someone to pull you up. So I think it's really key, and I'm going to continue preaching it, that you don't just rely on the person who brought you in this business, because you're only going to be as good as that person. And even a guy like John Wetmore is going to sit here and say that he's only just this human being that's going to add a small puzzle to your life. So you have to find the different puzzles around you and put the picture together and really get this thing going and moving forward. So I really, really appreciate your time, John. I'm really looking forward to spending a day with you out in the Atlanta office next month. And if you guys got any type of value out of this call, please drop a JW in the chat to thank my man, John Wetmore, Integrity Partner, for pouring into us this Thursday evening. And guys, this is the best possible thing that could happen to us. We're entering into a 5-week month. 5-week months are meant to break records. They're meant to level up. They're meant for you to get your comp raise. They're meant for you to get your logo. They're meant for you to get that new rank, to go from VP to SVP, from SVP to EVP, EVP to board member to senior board member. Wherever you're at in your race, in your marathon, this is the opportunity to take it to the next level in a 5-week month. So I really appreciate your time, John. It really does mean a lot. And I look forward to continue to build a relationship with you and to continue to utilize your training that you're putting out to the world and the content, and continue to share it, man, because what you're doing is awesome. And I really, really do appreciate your time, sir.
Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for doing what you do, homie. We'll talk soon.
Of course.
See you guys.
All right.